I am Matteo Collina. I am on Twitter, Matteo Collina. So please tweet me, say hi, have fun, whatever. Well, let's start with a good question. Every talk starts with a good question. So, what was the greatest invention of the Industrial Revolution? Well, the washing machine. They got turned on more than one slide. Oh God. Okay. This was the greatest invention of the whole Industrial Revolution. Why? Well, prova. Okay. So, well, we all need laundry. Well, 1 second, please. This thing got killed. You know when stuff start blowing up. You know things that dim effect? Yes. Okay. So. Oh, well, anyway. We all need laundry, okay, guys? Laundry is a key important thing in our lives. Washing machines are, well, was a very strong topic, and my high school teacher actually got me, oh look, if there weren't for the washing machine, we women couldn't be teaching, doing any other job than keeping our house clean, mainly because, well, there were like 10% of the working force ever in London doing washing clothes. And when the washing machine came along, 10% of the job got disrupted, and there was no more jobs. Oh God, that was really tough. And well, women were freed from their laundry, and then they can have a job and build stuff, which is, well, very cool. And there is an awesome tech talk about Hans Rosling about this topic, which is extremely nice to see. Well, why I'm starting talking from the washing machine? Well, the washing machine is an example of a great revolution. And then, well, what we need electricity. We need to think, well, what energy are we powering our stuff from? Our devices, our laptops, our mobile phones. Well, we need energy. We can choose from very different sources. Most of them are not really cool for us. Okay? I don't know what you think, but still, it's still a problem, not solved. And we need to be careful about how or when we use electricity. Okay? We spend a lot of electricity doing silly things like gaming, but still the most power hungry, like washing our clothes or doing, well, whatever, it's very important. The timing is everything. And we might want to decide to postpone some of our stuff if we can get better source of energy, right? We can do better as a human race in using our energy. Well, this is the question, how we can do that? Well, let's connect all the things. That's the point of this talk. And well, we have talking about doing crazy stuff with internet connection, with a robot moving. We can interconnect everything. How we can interconnect all our stuff, all our devices, all our objects? Well, we need a new communication. Well, the Internet of Things have a new communication paradigm. Usually, where the things start, and then they send just a message to a broker out there. Okay, we might send some data. Oh, look, I would like to wash my clothes. You press the button, start on your washing machine, and then ooh, some message goes around. And then, well, maybe some other stuff from some other guy. Well, hi guys, I am your washing machine. I don't know if I want to start. Whatever. Well, the point is that the messages are not originated on your devices. Before before these days, most of our communication were triggered from your mobile phone from you, starts from people. While instead, well, we need to code programs, because it's different. It's a different mindset. We need to code programs that react to real-world events. It's not about, well, instructing a machine to do some stuff. It's more about instructing a program that should react to whatever condition happen. And well, the other thing is that we need to receive live data. So we need to receive updates, whatever, the energy consumption. And well, how can we know which user should be notified? Which is one key problem, okay? We want to publish data. How can we identify things, people? It's a very important problem. And also, well, usually the user subscribes to something, which is a key point. It says, well, I'm interested in the energy consumption of this room. How much how much energy this projector is consuming, how much, I don't know, this Rapiro is consuming, my small demo is flashing, okay? Whatever. Well, in order to build this system, we can pick several open protocols, okay? Ben did an awesome job talking about interoperability and why we need interoperability. And well, what protocols can we choose to build this kind of system? Well, we can use HTTP. So I hope all of you knows about HTTP and knows about REST. And well, I think you should all know about WebSocket too these days, which allows us to run a custom TCP protocol on top of HTTP. HTTP is it's a foundation of the web. It's textual, but you can send binary data inside, okay? Also over WebSocket. However, it still has some overhead. I'm putting it live updates in yellow, mainly because yellow, because you know it's not structured. You can send data in there, but you have to pick your own data format, message structure, semantics, whatever. Then we have another protocol called CoAP, which is still based on REST, representation state transfer. Okay, it's still based on the same HTTP get, put, post, delete, index, whatever. It's still based on that command. However, and it's completely binary. All the headers are binary, so it's very short, very low overhead, and it's built on UDP. Later talk, we talk about CoAP, but much better than me. And it also has an observe spec specification, so you can receive live updates. Finally, MQTT, you have seen MQTT a little bit before. It's a fully published subscribe broker. And well, I think it's a bad thing you want if you want to run have live updates. It's also run on WebSocket, so whatever. It's super, super, super nice and awesome. So, well, you can have all this protocol, but you want to build an application. So, what will you use? What's the better? What's the best one? Okay? If you talk with the MQTT guy, oh, MQTT wins. If you talk with CoAP guys, CoAP wins. If you talk to a HTTP guy, well, I don't know. He says, HTTP will rule the world, and the only programming language will be JavaScript. So, well, let me introduce you to Ponte, which is why I'm here talking about this stuff. You can find this website as eclipse.org/Ponte. It's based on Node.js, so you can install it with NPM, very easy, and run it very easy too. Okay, you can run it on a Raspberry Pi, on a Rapiro, or on the cloud, on whatever provider you want. It's not super hungry on resources. Well, the goal of Ponte is to bring developers to the real world, which might be a little bit too much, okay? Well, the main point is supporting all different protocols of Ponte is using all different protocols and data for all different protocols you can use for connecting your thing, so you don't have to choose. So you might want to use REST approach. You can use get, put, post, delete, whatever, HTTP, to interact with a thing and send messages. But also you might want to use MQTT. Okay, you have seen how cool is MQTT with WebSocket, whatever. and device. You can run it on an Arduino very easily, okay? And it works very well. So you can have an MQTT server. Or you can also have a co-op system, right? Co-op is still based on REST, and we can also support it. So it's completely multi-protocol broker, Ponte, which is built on two different components, a persistence component and a publish subscribe component. The persistence component is needed for all the storing. You know, when you store, you send a post, and then you want to actually get and retrieve that data, you need to store it in a database. We have done it 100, 1,000, hundreds of thousands times, okay? So we need a database. And also we need a publish subscribe system, mainly because it's for dealing with live messages and live updates, okay? So how is the API of your thing? Well, it's very easy. You can access it with different URLs, and it just works all across them. One catch, if you know about MQTT, it uses retained messages in MQTT for storing data. So actually, when you issue a post, a retained message in MQTT are values that are retrieved when you subscribe, okay? And that is the way we can map HTTP to co-op and to MQTT. How it's built? Well, it's built on Node. Well, this tiny library called Ascoltatori, because we need to plug onto different publish subscribe system for scaling, so you can deploy it on top of Redis, Mongo, RabbitMQ, whatever you want. Well, Mosca, which is my MQTT broker. Hi guys, another guy. Christian will talk about MQTT in the next talk. So, I am one of the authors of the MQTT JS library for Node.js. So that's a key important piece of that. And Node Co-op, which is my library for doing with co-op. Try it, it's nice. These are some performance metrics about Ponte. I'm pushing one message to 10,000 clients at the same time. And well, on this left, you can see this is dealing with co-op. Co-op, when co-op can deliver a message, it starts handling exponential back-off retransmission. So it just waits some exponential time. So you see growing like crazy. And on the right, we are dealing with 10,000 clients on MQTT. And well, it scales pretty linearly, okay? I'm including the mosquito line as a reference. I did this 6 months ago, maybe, so it might have changed. No worries. This is instead the other graphs from sending 10K messages to one single subscriber. And the single subscriber is on co-op and well, whatever. And this is the single subscriber on MQTT. So, well, this is demo time. Sorry for every demo effect that might happen. Stuff can broke and whatever. So, let's just move around these things. Okay, so over here. Haha, seems working. So, here we go. This is an HTML5 presentation. Okay, it's turning the slides. I'm very happy. Okay, so it's Ponte. You can access your resources from HTTP, co-op, or MQTT. This is MQTT topic. These are just the path of the URL in co-op or HTTP. Well, so how can you get the temperature in my hand from my sensor tag using MQTT? Okay, this is the room temperature, 27 degrees, whatever. I have a T-shirt. Okay. I'm using MQTT.js. MQTT.js also works in the browser. It's not Eclipse technology. Sorry, guys. Okay. I turned too much slides. This is it. This is co-op, right? This is a standard XML HTTP request to a different URL broker, to a different broker, which is Ponte, okay, which is running. And we can access the same resource, sensor tag temperature, and we can get with using a GET. It's a standard XHR request, If you use jQuery, it does the same thing. I just wanted to say it doesn't need jQuery. And you can get the same temperatures, the same data, okay? It's fetched from this device that publishes it every second. Well, come on, guys. This is a tiny sensor. I have not calibrated it. I hope so. So this guy is a sensor tag, is Bluetooth Low Energy, well, works with your phone, whatever, have fun. It has its own Node.js module, so you can program your laptop to do crazy stuff with it. And works as an iBeacon. It's $25, shipping included, so buy it. I'm turning my slides to the MQTT2, which is connected with this program that's run on my laptop that I just started. Turn the slide and publish events, so whatever. It has a humidity sensor. It does some infrared temperature, so I can close my hand and goes up, you know, but whatever. I also have this little demo to show you guys. This is an OpenPicus flyport. I don't know if you know what a flyport is, but okay. It's another Italian board, so we Italians build boards. And it's very nice, they lent me this device. Okay, so can you see this guy? Okay. Should go up. I am live controlling this thing from my HTML5 presentation, okay? Well, how we can do a put also using HTTP, okay? We can just, well, whatever, just the same thing as before. We just send a JSON value over here, and, well, hopefully it works. Where it is? Okay, no, but I need less values. Haha. Okay. Oh. Seems working, right? I also have some sensing devices over here. It has a tiny slider. I'm changing this thing and it's reading. And well, I can control, I have some LEDs, nice LEDs. I can turn the LEDs off. All these are HTTP requests, so I can turn these things on, off, whatever. And well, I can run everything together in a nice little fashion, running the logic inside my HTML5 presentation. So I can, well, here is it, this is it. All the data comes directly from the device, the slider, goes into my HTML5 presentation where this code runs. All this is run inside this HTML5 presentation. And then, well, it republishes the data, okay? So, and then I can trigger, push the button to disable everything. So it's not working anymore. And well, special thanks to OpenPicus. This is me, I am Matteo Collina, MatteoCollina.com. I'm Collina on GitHub, please follow me, these are my projects. I do lots of Internet of Things, Node.js development, whatever. If you need help, I'm a freelancer, so if you, I'm available. And thank you all.